Guys, I'm talking today about another quest, the Elementary Apps Explorer, and I just want to talk about a few applications that I found on Google Play, since my pad is based around Google Play. And some pads are Google Play, some pads are the iPad or the Apple Store, but most of these applications you're going to be able to find on either. I picked four actually that I wanted to talk about today that I think I'm going to actually have my students use. One, which is very important, is Microsoft Office, which on Google Play is now offered for free. It's basically the entire suite, so it's got the Microsoft Word, it's got Excel, it's got PowerPoint, so you can do presentations, you can do spreadsheets and all that stuff. So that's a pretty important application that I'm going to have my students grab a hold of and make sure that they've got it installed on their pads or their systems. Okay. Another application that I'm just starting to learn about is Google Drive, which it seems that Google has allowed some free storage space that, you know, it actually helps out in presentations. It gives you a central location to put your data and then also to pull your data sets from. So if you need pictures or music files or some kind of a big picture file, you can actually put it on Google Drive, and you know, your application can actually access it from there. I'm not sure specifically if it's a different kind of language that it's using to allow it to communicate faster or whatnot, but a little further research, and I'm sure it's going to be something similar to that. The next one I'd like to talk about, since my field is earth science, is the Google Play. It's free, and it's Socratica, and it's a periodic table. And what it does is it's basically your basic periodic table of elements, and it's also got some quiz points and some little fun facts and things like that that are ingrained into the program. So you can goof around with that, and it's a kind of a fun, unique way to learn your periodic table. The next one I'd like to talk about is Go Skywatch Planetarium, which is offered on iPad, iPhone, or the iPod Touch. But there are similar programs, not named Go Skywatch Planetarium, but there are other similar programs out there that can be used on Google or the Google Play platforms. More or less what it does is it uses and utilizes your camera that's installed on your system, and it takes basic geographical position of yourself from the sky. It also takes lat and longitude, I'm believing from satellite information, and it'll actually tell you where you are on the planet, latitude, longitude, and how the sky relates to you. So you can actually go to your sky in real time, and you can turn off the atmosphere, and you can look at the stars when it's daytime, or you can, you know, goof around with far objects and things like that. You can identify far objects with this program. So, and it's pretty unique. I've just become acquainted with it in a class I'm taking right now. And so those are the applications I'd like to talk about today, and that I think are going to be important in my classroom. I'm sure I'm going to find more through time, and with a little bit more searching, I'm going to find some really useful ones. But for now, those are the ones I'd like to concentrate on. And thanks, and I'll sign off now.